We're
Glad to
going to
be
talk
here.
a lot about WattPad, and with 18 million plus registered users, I'm dying to know, what's your elevator pitch? What problem are you solving? What's the value proposition? Why do so many people love WattPad?
Well, WattPad is the world's largest community for reading and sharing stories. When I say stories, I mean science fiction, poetry, romance stories, or other newer categories that we enable, like fan fiction, real person fiction, and other form of the written word. So our vision is to create a billion-user company that focuses on reading and writing. There are 5 billion people who can read or write, and there are 5 billion mobile devices out there. They are all internet connected. We want them to be on Wattpad.
So if there wasn't a WattPad, what would people be suffering because of?
Well, if you look at the traditional publishing industry, for example, it's when you write in your home, you hide in your closet. When you are done, you find someone who can take you to
Hopefully
the
publish it
publisher.
for you, yeah.
It's before, even if you are one of those 0.1% really lucky people who get published, the journey is like multi-years. So the chance of someone reading your work is like very, very small.
So one of the elevator pitches is, if you're not one of the 1% or 0.1% who get published, you can still interact as a writer. But there's a lot of really published, well-perceived, critically acclaimed authors, writers, actually using Wattpad. Why do people like Margaret Atwood, who could be published anywhere, why does she come to Wattpad?
Well, because on Wattpad you can actually interact directly with your fans or the readers, and anyone can use use Wattpad to connect to millions of audience. So for writers like Margaret, this is almost for the first time she can directly interact with millions of people all at once. But even for people like me, who is not really a writer, I'm having some fans on Wattpad to read my works as well.
Now, what do traditional publishers who feel like they're under threat from a variety of sources, what do they get from Wattpad? How have you turned potential detractors, naysayers into partners?
Well, we have a lot of publishers actually using Wattpad as well, because we have the audience, and the publishers, they are bringing in some of the writers that they are publishing with, bring them onto Wattpad and share some of the works on Wattpad. They are using this to reach audience that they couldn't have reached otherwise.